Today, I'm going to show you how to budget for your business expenses, whether you're a new business owner or a growing business that needs to do this for the first time. Now, I know there's a lot of different ways to do this, but for the sake of simplicity today, we're going to act like you are a new business and you're not in any sort of ERP system or any other sort of automated processes for your budget. So we're going to use either Excel or Google Sheets, whichever one is accessible to you, and I'm going to provide a free template that you can use. It is located on the store on my website, and you'll just have to download that for free to get started and follow along. Just to quickly introduce myself, my name is Matt. I am the owner of Aperture Bookkeeping, and I have over 7 years combined experience in public accounting and corporate finance. And this is my dog asleep back here on the couch, Sarabi. Now, there are a couple different ways to do this. So first of all, if you have prior year spend in these accounts, you would want to take your change in sales and apply that to your expenses. Your expenses should not increase more than whatever your change in sales is. And if your sales are decreasing, you definitely do not want increasing expenses. That's kind of a golden rule in finance.
The golden rule.
Now, I know what most of you are probably saying. You're saying, Matt, I'm a new business. I have no prior year expenses. Well, this is going to be a little bit harder for you as you're going to need to get some contracts from your vendors and you're going to want to know what your expenses are going to be for at least 1 month so that we can extrapolate that across the year. Template, as you can see, we have our header with our company name, the current year budget, and right here in column B, you'll want to change the highlighted cell to whatever month you're in. So we have monthly values, which this will be the actual spend that we are going to be recording every month. We have our formulas for our year-to-date values, which sums up all of the actuals for the month. And in column P, we have our budget calculated for whatever month it is. So columns R through T, you can see there's a formula that estimates based on our current year actuals are, what it is going to be for the rest of the year. So in January, it'll take that times 11 for the rest of the year. Now, vice versa, column P takes the budget you set here in column S, your total year budget. It divides that by 12 months, multiplies it by the month you're in to give you a snapshot of where your budget should be at to the current month. Now, column T here is prior year. So if you are a new business, prior year is 0. Okay, so let's get started here. So the first thing that you would probably want to budget for is payroll. So you would have your salaries, any bonuses you pay to your employees, and any 401k contributions if you have a 401k match, those kind of things. Okay, now let's say we have 2 employees that we pay making about $5,000 each. Maybe they're in high school or something, and we pay them $10,000 for the year. So we estimate some sort of fixed bonus for them. Maybe we give them a bonus at Christmas time. It's fixed, maybe $150 each. So $300 there for bonus. Now our 401k match. If we let them enroll in our 401k plan, we should do this based on what we're going to pay. So if we pay 100% on, say, 4% of their pay, we'll just take their $10,000 plus their bonus times, I want to put that in parentheses, times the 3%, times 0.03. Now, let's say we pay 50% of the first 4%. So, or say first 3%. We would take 50% of the 0.3. So we would take 0.015, enter. There is our 50% 401k for the year. Okay, so now we've got payroll down. Next thing would be any travel. So I am a remote bookkeeper. I do not do much traveling, but I'll throw something in for you other small businesses that go out to different clients. So we can throw in, travel here, entertainment, meals, and whatever you have for that. I'll go ahead and say, 5,000 for traveling, maybe 2,500 for entertainment, and 1,500 for meals. So there is your travel and entertainment expenses. Into our controllables. So any dues and subscriptions. So this is where I put in everything from my website subscription to business insurance to anything like that. Any subscriptions you have, I would put here. You can break it out into two lines. Maybe we'll break out insurance just so we have that separate. But for the most part, dues and subscriptions would be most of what you need. I'll put insurance down here. And we will say for the year, the website, $30. Um, Domain, if you own your website, domain, anything like that. So that is maybe another $20. So was that $50? 50 times 12 will get you your full year budget for your subscriptions. So $600. And then insurance, let's say, is maybe $50 a month. We will multiply that by 12, and there is another $600. Now, you probably have many more expenses, but for the sake of time, we're going to go ahead and say advertising is our last one. So Facebook ads, anything we do there, we'll go ahead and say advertising. Our budget is pretty heavy there. We'll go ahead and say, $3,000. So at the bottom here is our full year budget, $23,654. That's what we have to spend for the total year. And it's time to start recording our actual spend to see how it looks. Now let's start recording our actuals for month to date expenses. Now, you could do this many different ways. You could link it to your ERP system, but if you don't have one, you could print out your bank, export it to an Excel, and look through your bank statement to identify your transactions. Or if you use QuickBooks, you can go ahead and do it like that as well. So what you're going to want to do is change the month to February from the drop-down list, or you can just type it in, and that will run the formulas for February. So it'll change what your total year budget should be as of February, and then it will also take your current year actual year to date and extrapolate it to the end of the year to see where you might land come December year end. So what we're going to do, we're going to go ahead in February, we're going to copy over our payroll that is run, which is essentially our year-to-date budget divided by 12, and we're going to come over and look at our difference here. So you can see our difference here is very minimal, just rounding 0. We don't have any bonus yet because our bonus will be paid out to our employees at the end of the year, and we can keep going down. So travel, let's say we went to a client that was local. We spent about maybe $200 in total travel there. Didn't need to spend any travel on entertainment, but we did go out for lunch. That's another $15. Let's say our website subscription hit for the month. So there goes $30 there. And insurance, again, $30. And advertising, let's say we spent $100. So we come over to column P here. We see where our year-to-date budget is, and we see how we stack up against our budget. And you can see that we're favorable. So, we had $500 to spend in February. We only spent $100. So we're already coming in under budget. We have more to work with next month if we wanted to. So there you have it. That's a very easy beginner's way to start a budget for your small business. If you have your own way and would like to share it, drop it in the comments below. If you would like to learn more about how we budget, if you would like budgeting tips, have any questions, go ahead, send me a message. You can find my email and phone number on our website. And you can also check out our website to get other free things. We have blogs, we have a checklist to see if you need a bookkeeper, and this template as well to learn how to budget. If you would like to learn more about bookkeeping and if you need one, go ahead and schedule a meeting with me via my website. And check me out on Facebook and Instagram. We are on there as well. Okay, that's it. Thanks for watching.